The M&A process is about 9 to 10 steps. It begins with strategy. Why do we want to acquire? Most companies do it wrong and they try to acquire before they understand. The second step is establishing principles of what should we use to constrain our deal. Too many people don't have those in place, and it creates a problem when they should leave an M&A deal. Third step would be finding targets for the organization, and after we find targets, we do a preliminary evaluation. If there's interest, then we typically go to a confidentiality letter, and then we have an initial meeting. And the initial meetings usually between two parties are what I like to call a love fest, and then once they know one another, they start hating one another in the process. After the confidentiality meeting and initial meeting, then there typically is a true valuation, and that's where you need expertise. If you've never done this, get help. After the valuation, we come up with then getting into the due diligence, the letter of intent. Actually, the letter of intent would precede the due diligence. Then we have the definitive agreement, which are the stacks and stacks of books that people have seen that memorialize the transaction. Once the agreement is done, it is necessary to have rapid integration, bringing both companies together quickly. And then the one thing I like to emphasize is that negotiation happens from the very start of the process all the way to the end.
Like this InFocus interview? Subscribe and click the notification bell to be the first to see GSCPA content and news. And don't forget to follow GSCPA on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.